So this video started off with the intention to simply fix all of the teething issues in Roxana's E46, but it spiraled into complete chaos. Watch to the end and you'll see how this has progressed.
Hello and welcome back. In the previous video you've seen that we went down and picked up the M52 turboed for Roxana's E46 to go and swap that in to get that extra bit of power that she would like, and we're not exactly too sure if that is going to be feasible to install, to put in and get it going right and proper before the bash. But look, God loves a tryer. In today's video, what we're going to do is we're going to actually tackle exactly what is wrong with Roxana's E46, which includes the hydro, toe strap, radiator fan switching itself off. I don't think we'll be able to get the seating or the seat itself done before the bash, but the solution for that will be just to put pillows in behind it. And if there's any other trinkets that I can find along the way, definitely going to get that done as well. Right. So our goal will be to move this hydro setup, and we're going to move it into those holes. So those two gonna move up, and we're gonna have to re-drill the holes somewhere here. That is fine, it's not the biggest of issues. Hydro lines were gonna be moved forward a little bit as well. Hopefully going all the way up to here will give her enough throw, but we won't know until we try that. I did try before to extend this out, but as you can see, there's only so far we can go. So our bet is to just move it up to here. Right, let's get that unbolted, get it on the bench, and we move everything forward. Wow, look at this. The plate has bent a lot from pulling on that hydro. Let's get this to the bench and we can start mounting different holes for this plate. Our holes align, and now we can remount this again into the car and just see how it all went. Now, let's get remounted. Hydro first. Ta-da! Hydro is moved forward by what, 5 centimeters? Might help her with the reach. Especially that, well, for me it's grand here because I sit all the way back, but for her she sits a little bit forward so she can grab and pull and good. So let's move on to the next thing, which is the fan.
And this is where the madness starts.
So
Much better.
Right.
100% better.
and that's literally just moved forward onto the other two bowls, and I re-drilled it and made new holes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Perfect.
Right. This video is taking a whole another turn. The idea was to get this car ready for the bash, but this engine actually is going in today. Our good friend Dan called him, and I asked him, I was like, what would you do? Would you put that turbo M52 in before the bash? And he said, if you have everything, why not? I mean, the only thing that we're missing is the intercooler. That's really it. And maybe an AFR gauge. We can just get that. So we're putting this M52 in to this E46 today. Now I'm gonna set up the camera. I might just do it there to get a different angle than the usual. So what we're going to do is we're gonna start stripping this whole thing down. We're gonna take off the front frame all in one, start doing the wiring, undo the wiring, and then the engine's ready to come out. So then I can run down to Mikey's and borrow the crane again. Lifesaver. And we can start mounting up that engine in. Hey! This is exciting. It's all your fault, Dan. Right. Well, she got cold, so she had to go get a jacket, and we'll just do a quick update. Bonnet is off, bumper is off. We've managed to disconnect the prop shaft, the linkage, fuel lines, and I've loosened up the transmission bolts as well. What we decided to do is we decided to move the whole engine out with the wiring harness on as well. So, because I mean, we're going to be reusing this harness that your man provided us with, so absolutely no point keeping this stuff in. How do you feel so far anyway?
I feel like I still have my old engine in.
Well, obviously that's still in right there.
Not till I see it in.
I know what you mean. Yeah, so what we're gonna do now is we're gonna disconnect the radiator hoses, undo whatever wiring needs to be undone. We need to actually disconnect these as well, and I'm gonna make a proper plug for this. And then we can take off the front frame completely off, set it aside, and then start taking off small bits. Like I'm gonna take this off as well, just have a bit more room to get access to the engine mounts from both sides, and then start moving the ECU over. Should be grand. I don't see much of an issue. So yeah, I guess time lapse again, and we can go from there.
So what are you doing?
I'm digging through a garbage disposal. We have everything disconnected. Well, the ECU and the loom is staying with the engine, because worst comes to worst, all we have to do is put the gearbox, the clutch back on, engine shove it back in, and boom, we're ready to go again. Now we have our little strap that came from the SR, and we're going to mount it onto this now. I'm going to start pulling the engine out. Now hopefully I didn't forget anything. Yeah, hopefully I didn't forget anything. Are you excited?
I am so excited.
No, it doesn't look like it. Anyway,
Well, it's not in, like, I know we're gonna have a lot of issues.
tying it up to probably the engine mount
Should we just
on this side and the other side. What?
cross this idea?
No, look how far we've went. I know it only took us, what, an hour and a half or two? Yeah, 2 hours.
I think we should just leave it the way it was. Honestly.
Where's the story in this? Where's the... Do you remember the Jay-Z, how enthusiastic, week before a car wasn't even starting? Do you remember that?
Yeah, I was spraying brake cleaner on your intake.
Yeah, to help me start it, and then it just went... Cut to the clip of that.
And guess what? It didn't make it to the bash.
Yeah, it didn't
Yeah.
make it.
Oh, yeah,
It
the
didn't
bash.
make it to the bash, but that's because it was a foreign engine in a BMW. But this is a BMW to a BMW.
There's a foreign item.
No, sorry, there's a crane in front I can't see. Anyways. Right, it is the next day. It is 11 o'clock. I had a little bit of a sleep in. But yeah, yesterday we took out the engine, as you've seen in previous clips. Engine is out. This is ready. So today what we're doing is we're removing the gearbox. We're taking off the clutch flyer pressure plate and we're mating that up to this engine, to which then we can actually start putting that engine back in the E46 and we can start running the wiring harness. I've never been good with wires. Absolutely never, as you can remember with the JZ anyway. There might be a bit of an issue there, but a couple of phone calls won't do no harm. So I'm going to bring this car down now. We're going to start setting up to take off the gearbox and then start doing more, I guess. Gearbox off. Right, gearbox is down. Finally, after that bolt was just absolutely wrong. Where is it? Right there. Absolute piggery. Anyways, now we take the pressure plate, clutch, flywheel off, and then we will clean this up a small bit, transfer over everything to this engine. We also have to move this somewhere. I don't know where yet. First we'll take that off, as I said. We'll lay that down. Then we'll attach everything to this engine. We'll obviously lift it with the crane. And then, I guess that's when we can actually mate everything up, move that into the car, followed by moving that onto the pallet. That's one way about it. So, engine is actually officially in. Bolted down on both engine mounts and the gearbox mounts as well. So yeah, are you happy so far now with the engine in?
I am super happy. Like, look at this shiny thing. I hope it starts, because if it doesn't start, I will be very sad, because the invitations are
This Friday. Yeah, this Friday is being sent out. No, but we're extremely happy. The clearance when it comes to the dump pipe is fine. Need to have a look exactly and see how much clearance there is going to be for the bonnet exit. Lovely 4-inch throttle body. That's going to be changed probably into the electric throttle body with the electric throttle pedal. So yeah, I think that is going to be it for today. This video has gone into a complete spiral. It actually started off as fixing the little trinkets, have the car ready for the bash, to full engine swap for the turbo, and says there's.
Enough time.
She says there's time and there's only 5 weeks left. There's 5 weeks left.
Plenty of time. So much time.
I don't know. Anyways, in the next video you're going to see us put this car back together, get the wiring harness back on, hopefully the intercooler as well, hopefully that. Rad on, lights on, whole front end on, bonnet on, and the engine harness on as well. And potentially start a next episode. Potentially start a next video. Yeah.
Imagine it's too loud.
Oh, what, for the Mandela, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's coming out from here, just going right up there. With a screamer pan. Yeah, I don't even have that kind of thing.
Oh my god.
But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Is that what I said? Is that what I said?
I did this.
Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. You guys know what to do. And we'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.